What's up, guys? I'm AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. I'm also doing Patreon requests and new releases. And Muse came out with a new album, and it's been getting a decent amount of critic reception over on the website that I use, Album of the Year. It has a lot, like 5-6 different publications have given it an 8+ out of 10, and none below an 8. So I thought to check it out. Also, Muse is a band that I've heard so much about, but have never listened to myself. And if you know anything about this channel, I started this channel to delve into classic artists' discographies for the first time, and I thought, well, if Muse is coming out with like a album that's considered good, and they're a classic band, might as well start their journey through this album. But yeah, I haven't heard any tracks by them. I just know that Muse is a massive band, and yeah, I'm curious to delve into it. Don't really know even what type of music that they make, but people that like Arctic Monkeys seem to like Muse as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Bit artsy. Alright. Kind of like soundtrack electronic stuff. Ambitious sort of cinematic sounding stuff.
Reaching our hand to the lonely, lonely stars, extinguish themselves out of fear. A beacon that can't light the darkness, broadcasting reckless confession.
Quite theatrical.
We will all beg for extinction. Doom is our last invitation to soar. Stay quiet and still unobserved.
I like his vocals. Very like seasoned.
Flow from the machines, they won't die. A god made of nickel and cyanide, broadcasting reckless confessions. We will all beg for extinction. Doom is our last invitation to sail here.
I really appreciate how like ambitious this sort of sounds. I feel like a lot of music nowadays, like a lot of new albums don't have this sort of, I'm assuming this is a concept album, it's going to say it's a decent amount, because the lyrics aren't out on Spotify or on Genius yet, because this just came out. Sorry if I don't pick up on the concept. But anyway, with newer albums, they don't seem to have such a broad, like such a, I guess, like ambitious sort of concept a lot of the time. And it's quite nice to be able to hear that, because it feels, I don't know, just a bit abnormal, but in like a really cool way. Like the idea of like, not, I feel like current day music is too worried to be sincere or to try and go for something as cinematic and like ambitious as this. It reminds me of like a lyric from one 1975 song. It's like, since like there was a track called "Sincerity is Scary," and it kind of talks about this, where like they're like the newer generation wraps all of their stuff in so much irony that they can't, like they don't allow themselves to have human emotions. And like I feel like a massive byproduct of that is the art that we create and listen to doesn't have the same level of like gusto and theatrics as even like the albums that we grew up listening to that we love. Like Black Parade is quite an ambitious theatrical theater kid album, but a lot of that sort of music feels like too cringe to make or something like that, because it's like bearing your soul a bit too much. And I feel like this same sort of thing can be applied to this, where it's quite an ambitious record. It has these like swirling strings and all this sort of stuff, and it's like it's trying to go for a massive sort of thing, like akin to like a Dune sort of soundtrack, like channeling Hans Zimmer or some shit like that. And I think I really just I really like that sort of ambition and that sort of confidence to be able to do that, and it kind of makes sense. Muse has been around for like 20 plus years, going on 30 years, so like it makes sense they would be confident in themselves enough, mature enough to be able to do go to a sound like this instead of weakening themselves because of insecurity that we seem to do. So yeah, I think it's kind of fucking cool.
Fearless. I am fearless.
I like this quite a bit. Their way of using electronic sort of stuff is so interesting to me.
I am fearless. Fearless.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that it gets a bit heavier here. That's cool. Ooh, this is cool. What a really cool intro track. This is a really nice introduction to Muse. Like, I saw on the Music Rank website that I was using, I saw that every single album like before this, the last like 5, haven't been rated like super well, and this one is rated well, which is the reason why I decided to do it, because I have vaguely heard murmurings of like newer Muse albums aren't that great, the same way that like I guess newer Oasis albums before they disbanded weren't that great, right? But they had some like classic albums under their belt, and I did this one because I was like, oh, okay, it seems to be highly anticipated and people are really enjoying it. I saw like some, like, it's been out for like 20 minutes. I saw some people having some positive reactions. I'm like, all right, let's check it out. And I'm glad that I did, because this is a really nice introduction to their stuff. Like, this is a really good, well thought out, cinematic, grandiose introduction to the track. And honestly, if they have albums that are this ambitious and they kind of hit, because they do have some classic albums, like Origin of Symmetry is one that I've seen a bit, I'm excited to delve into that sort of thing, because there is not many bands that have this level of, I guess, I keep saying ambition. I wish I could find a synonym, but yeah, just ambition to try and go for something a bit larger than life. And I think it's really cool. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings. I'm always active in there. I also posted to Album of the Year, which is the music rating website that I use. And I said before, it says 600 reviews. I've actually done about 1,400 in the past 18 months. Before this channel existed, I basically listened to 10 albums across my entire life. That was Bring Horizon, Linkin Park, that sort of thing. That was about it. And I started this channel to delve into classic albums for the first time, which has led me to here, my average rating being a 6 out of the 1,400 albums. in the last 18 months. I solely think that's because of my Patreon, though, because over on my Patreon, there's about 300 people that have subscribed. It is June 2026 so far, because it's coming out today, so you don't get early access on this video, but on a bunch of other videos, you will get early access. There's things on Patreon that are a year old, but over on Patreon, the reason that I have a 6 out of 10 is because of those requests. There's 300 people that you all can request an album. I've done about 500 requests this year already, and most of those are going to be good. It's going to be like Bad by Michael Jackson. It's going to be Sign of the Times by Prince, that sort of thing. So it's going to lean towards being greater. That's why you see it towards a 6 or 7. But before all of that, my average rating was a lot lower. If you see all of these lower albums, that was done before I had Patreon requests. So I think spiritually, my average rating is a 5 out of 10. If something's a 5.1, I think it's above average. With that being said, I think this is like a 7.5, 8 to me. I think it's a good to great track, and it's kind of leaning towards a great more than just good. So yeah, this is a really nice introduction to their stuff. I'm glad this one has Spotify lyrics.
Rush beneath my skin, I drown within. Silver sweat you shine, infused with mine. Sell my soul tonight. Your hate feels divine.
Who inspired Muse?
Kiss that kills the pain.
There's an interesting melding of like electronic sort of stuff.
Now I can't stay clean. You're my darkest dream. I need you one more time.
Ooh. Kind of reminds me of Lady Gaga stuff.
She's running from the light, burning bright. 'Cause she's a night shift superstar. Dancing free, you are.
This is just a Lady Gaga song to me. Like the vocals and the electronic dance pop sort of stuff.
Superstar. Rhythm breaks the chain, so unrestrained. Silence speaks the truth. I split in two. I'm just so consumed by you tonight. In the darkest dream, I need you one more time. Dancing free, you are a night shift superstar. She's running from the light, burning bright. 'Cause she's a night shift superstar. Dancing free, you are a night
I love the vocals here.
superstar. She's chasing every high. I'm mesmerized. 'Cause
It's so polished. Like the instrumentation and everything.
superstar.
Is this their usual sort of thing? Because this has like a massive electronic sort of aspect to it. Like synth pompy and stuff. Ooh, I like how it drops out there. Oh, it's just so crunchy. Like, I love how this like synth poppy sort of bit here. It's just so hard hitting. Like, it has that rock sort of punch to it. I think it's a great to amazing track. That shit bangs so hard. Oh, it's interesting that we go back into this sort of thing. Like, with the first part was like very cinematic, like drawing, progressive rock sort of thing. Second track, single, comes into here. One of the issues I might actually run into here is the fact that the singles are amazing singles, sure, but how do they serve the like album overall? Now, I can't really pick up on the concept stuff as much at the moment. Maybe on re-listens I will, but it's one of the issues I have with like artists like Dave and I'm forgetting the other one, but it's like they have these concepts, these massive drawn out progressive sort of song structures. They're trying to like tell a story narrative sort of thing, but because we're a commercial business sort of thing, they have to like throw in a single and it disrupts it a bit. I'm curious to see how they delve off of the like Nightshift Superstar sort of single and how they play off of that, because will this album feel like every other track except the singles are just its own album, and they just threw singles in randomly that have massive like disjoints to it? So like if I'm going with the Dark Forest, it's very cinematic. It's like this Dune soundtrack sort of thing. Then we get like a Lady Gaga dance pop sort of thing for me, and then we come into this now drawn out like cinematic piano sort of thing, and it's just like, all right, it feels like the single might be tacked in there, and it like, yeah. Yeah.
The coldest summer, you withdrew further.
Like the tonal shifts are so strange here to me.
You took the sun away. You say you're with me.
I really like the vocals here though.
Then goes right through me. I'll never understand.
This is gorgeous.
How it slipped away. All I ever dreamed of has fled to the stars and hides in the dark.
Ooh.
And everyone I reached for,
This sounds pretty as fuck.
they tear me apart.
I like it a lot.
Coating my heart with shimmering scars. Stonewall silence. I beg for guidance.
This is gorgeous.
Every vow we made,
I'm much more on this sort of side. As much as I like that single a lot, I think now that we're into this track here, this is the stuff I'm gonna love from them. If they have stuff like
eyes
this.
still flooding. We stamped the embers out. I carried half the blame.
Ooh.
All I ever dreamed of is fled to the stars and hides in the dark. Everyone I reached for, they tear me apart and coating my heart with shimmering scars. Was I not enough?
It reminds me of like a really well done 2015 Shinedown
What's still
track. Like if it was done a bit, like if that was done with like a lot more polish.
Was I not enough? Was I not enough? I can't start again. I carry half the blame. I carried half the blame. All I ever dreamed of is fled to the stars and hides in the dark. Everyone I reached for,
It's like another great to amazing track. This is gorgeous. It's really nice delving into these like classic veteran artists. There's just a polish there that I really appreciate. I'm so glad that the lyrics are on these tracks. New releases don't usually have them, even the singles. Ooh! That's a really nice, cool tone for the... Ooh, this is like the most like instrumentally forward track so far. This is cool. Kind of metally. This does have like an Imagine Dragons sort of vibe to it, but like done with a bit more love and care. I like it, like the instrumentation is really cool. It's a punchy. Oh, this is sick. The vocals are so sick. Huh. Oh, I like it. It's just a great fucking song. Like, if I'm being honest, like, it might even be better than the other ones. I would just need to re-listen. Like, I'm just happy. Like, I think this is a great song. I think I might like it more than Nightshift Power. I'll figure out the ratings when I re-listen. But, like, this is a fucking great. This is just great. This is such a good album. just a great fucking track. This reminds me of Black Flag by MGK. Real hard pull, but
It seems my light's been swallowed up. I've used up every ounce of luck. I need to leap into the fire, find a higher power.
yeah, I love this
and reach for
cinematic.
something new.
I love it.
I need somewhere that's safe to run.
It's beautiful.
It can't just be with anyone. It's got to be with you. It's got to be with you.
Ooh.
I won't go quite into the night. I'll rage against the dying light. I won't bow to the universe. I can break its curse and build us something new. I long to fall into the sun.
I love the prettier vocals.
Just be with
Probably my favorite part of the album.
It's got to be with you. It's got to be with you.
I like it a lot. This is just so, I love it. What a great record.
I feel my life has just begun. It can't just be with anyone. It's got to be with you. It's got to be with you.
Gorgeous. Might be my favorite track. I'll give it an 8.5 for now, but like, this is incredible. It just, I love it. It's like very guitar work as well, and it's all done really well. Just like another great track. This is a really consistent project. I can see why every single critic is giving it a high score. This is just a great record. I assume this has to be like a good starting point. I like how it transitions a lot. That's really good. Very cohesive record. I love how heavy it is. There's like a bit of a glammy aspect to it, but it doesn't like skimp out on like the heavier moments, which I like. Ooh. Constellations crash, sky has sold us out, shadows standing trial. There's a bit of a like, it's not really neo soul or anything like that, but it kind of reminds me of some of the bands from that. Like a Jungle or something like that too. Cheese
don't satisfy, don't satisfy. It's a new life.
You kind of reminds me of Bring the Horizon stuff at times as well, like the way that they use the electronic, like the heavier elements. Huh. Okay, like I think it's a good track. I think it's a good track. Ooh. I really like how this is. It's such a cohesive record. Nightshift Superstar is such an interesting one now. Like all of these tracks work and meld so well together. That track is really good, but it just feels so different to the other ones. It's so like Linkin Parky to me. I like it a lot. I wonder if that's like Linkin Park and Horizon or something, like the way that they incorporate the electronic and stuff. It's so cool. Just another great track. This is such a consistent record. I wonder how Ellie Goulding is going to do. Like, that feels like such an interesting pairing. I feel like her voice could really work, though. like this. Nah, this is like a great to amazing track. I really like this. It's so punchy. This is such a good album. This kind of gives to like, I don't know, reminds it. Maybe like Bit White Stripes or something. By the way, I haven't heard albums from them. It's just like kind of, it's like so much heavier.
Quiet the cobra, can't keep composure. I want to feel it. Silence the giant, just let the light in. Secrets to keep. I want to feel it. Forget the world together. Choke out the noise forever. Forget the world together. Just for a moment. It's getting too loud.
It feels like such a perfect melding of like popular bands that do electronic stuff, like The Scripts, electronic sort of stuff, fucking Imagine Dragons, that sort of thing, but like done with like care to make it like properly like cohesive and like polished and just good overall. Damn, Ellie Goulding works there. This is another great track. This is really good.
I can't fill the void when Connections lost in the speaker's ears. I'll play it back when I forget what I miss. Oh, be slow as our bond decays, like space debris. Love can drift away. Love like this can't age with grace. It burns and dims in a cold, vast, empty space. Oh, be slow as our bond decays, like space debris. Love can drift away. Oh, be slow as our bond decays, like space debris. Love can drift away. Silent drift, she can't descend. She touched me like our world would never end.
I love this. It's just another great song. This is a really fucking good album. The vocals are just outstanding. Like, it's a very varied instrumentation throughout. It's very cinematic, very ambitious, beautiful. Like, it's just a really fucking good album. It's just a great album. Yeah, I'm so glad that I ended up doing this. I think I might have mentioned this earlier, but if you want me to do more Muse, I can't do anything that's not requested on Patreon, and no one's requested a Muse album. So if you want me to listen to the most classic, like Origin of Symmetry, and there's like a one called Black Hole, that sort of thing, And I can't remember that it's like Abomination maybe. Like if you want me to listen to those, I just need one person to request on Patreon, and then I can listen to it. And I would absolutely love to, because this was a really fucking great record, and I'm so glad that I did it today. So I didn't know if I would ever like Muse. I didn't know much about them, but now I know that like I'm probably going to be a fan of their work. So yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. And if you want me to do more, Patreon, all that jazz. But yeah, thank you for watching. I absolutely love you. Peace out.